Destroy laziness before it destroys you. Hey everyone! Ever feel like laziness is holding you back from achieving your dreams? You're not alone. Today, we're going to break down how to conquer that inner sloth and take charge of your life. Let's dive in. Welcome back to the channel. I'm really excited about today's topic because it's something that affects all of us at some point: laziness. Whether it's procrastinating on that big project, skipping your workout, or just feeling unmotivated, laziness can sneak up on us and wreak havoc on our productivity and well-being. In this video, we're going to explore why we get lazy, the impact it has on our lives, and most importantly, how we can overcome it. We'll cover practical strategies, tips to boost your motivation, and ways to build lasting discipline. So, if you're ready to kick laziness to the curb and start living your best life, stick around. Alright, let's get started with understanding what laziness actually is and why we experience it. Understanding laziness. Ever wonder why you can't seem to shake off that lazy feeling, no matter how hard you try? It's not just you, there's science behind it. So, let's talk about what laziness really is. A lot of people think of laziness as just being a lack of willpower or motivation, but it's actually much more complex than that. Laziness can stem from various psychological and physiological factors. First off, laziness is often a result of our brain trying to conserve energy. Our brains are wired to avoid unnecessary effort. This was a survival mechanism back in the day when conserving energy could mean the difference between life and death. But in today's world, this can translate to procrastination or avoiding tasks that we perceive as difficult or uninteresting. Then, there's the psychological aspect. Sometimes, we label ourselves as lazy when, in reality, we're overwhelmed, stressed, or even depressed. These feelings can zap our energy and make even the simplest tasks seem insurmountable. It's also important to distinguish between laziness and needing rest. Everyone needs downtime to recharge. If you've been working hard and feel exhausted, that's not laziness, it's your body and mind telling you they need a break. So, why is it important to understand this? Because knowing the root cause of your laziness can help you address it more effectively. If you're feeling overwhelmed, maybe you need to break tasks down into smaller steps. If you're stressed, perhaps some relaxation techniques or talking to a friend could help. Alright, now that we have a better understanding of what laziness is and why it happens, let's move on to the consequences of letting laziness take over our lives. The consequences of laziness. Think laziness is harmless? Think again. The cost of laziness can be higher than you realize. Let's dive into what happens when we let laziness get the best of us. The consequences can be more severe than you might think. First, there's the impact on our personal and professional lives. When we procrastinate or avoid tasks, we're not just delaying the inevitable, we're also missing out on opportunities. You might miss deadlines at work, which can affect your performance reviews or even your job security. In your personal life, putting off important tasks can lead to missed opportunities and strain on relationships. Health-wise, laziness can be a real problem. Physical inactivity can lead to a host of health issues, including obesity, heart disease, and diabetes. When we're lazy, we're also more likely to make unhealthy choices, like opting for fast food instead of cooking a healthy meal, or binge-watching TV instead of going for a walk. Laziness can also take a toll on our mental health. The guilt and stress of knowing we're not doing what we should be doing can lead to anxiety and depression. It's a vicious cycle. The more anxious and depressed we feel, the lazier we become, and the harder it is to break out of it. Our relationships can suffer too. When we're too lazy to put effort into our friendships and family interactions, we can start to drift apart from the people we care about. Over time, this can lead to feelings of loneliness and isolation. So, it's clear that laziness isn't just a harmless habit, it's something that can have far-reaching consequences. But the good news is, we can do something about it. In the next section, we'll talk about how to identify what triggers our laziness so we can tackle it head-on. Identifying personal triggers. What if I told you that identifying just a few key triggers could help you conquer laziness for good? Alright, now let's talk about how to identify what's triggering your laziness. Understanding your triggers is crucial because it's the first step to overcoming them. One effective method is self-reflection. Take some time to think about when you feel most lazy. Is it when you're faced with a particular type of task, like something that seems too difficult or boring? Or maybe it's a certain time of day when your energy levels are low. Write down these observations in a journal. It can be really illuminating to see the patterns. Common triggers for laziness include feeling overwhelmed. When a task seems too big or complicated, it's natural to want to avoid it. In these cases, breaking the task down into smaller, more manageable steps can make a huge difference. Instead of thinking about the entire project, focus on completing just one small part of it. Another trigger can be fear of failure. If you're afraid you won't do a good job, it's easier to avoid the task altogether. But remember, no one is perfect, and making mistakes is part of learning and growing. Try to shift your mindset to see challenges as opportunities rather than threats. Sometimes, lack of motivation can be a trigger. If you don't see the value or purpose in a task, it's hard to get excited about it. In this case, try to connect the task to your bigger goals or values. Ask yourself how completing this task will help you achieve something important to you. It's also important to consider physical factors. Are you getting enough sleep? Are you eating well and staying hydrated? Physical health can have a big impact on our energy levels and motivation. Once you've identified your personal triggers, you can start to address them. In the next section, we'll dive into some practical strategies to help you overcome laziness and boost your productivity. Strategies to overcome laziness. Ready to crush laziness once and for all? These simple strategies will help you get there. Now that we've identified what triggers our laziness, let's talk about some practical strategies to overcome it. First up, setting realistic and achievable goals. When you set goals that are too ambitious or vague, it's easy to get discouraged and give up. Instead, break your goals down into smaller, specific, and manageable tasks. For example, instead of saying, "I want to get fit," set a goal to exercise for 30 minutes, 3 times a week. This makes it easier to track your progress and stay motivated. Another effective strategy is to create a daily routine and stick to it. Routines help us build habits, and habits make it easier to stay consistent. Start by setting a regular time for waking up, working, exercising, and relaxing. Over time, these activities will become second nature, and you'll find it easier to stay on track. Next, eliminate distractions. Identify what tends to distract you the most, whether it's your phone, social media, or a noisy environment, and find ways to minimize these distractions. For example, you could use apps that block social media during work hours, or create a designated workspace that's free from distractions. Accountability can also be a powerful tool. Share your goals with a friend or family member who can help keep you accountable. You can even set up regular check-ins to discuss your progress and challenges. Knowing that someone else is rooting for you can be a great motivator. Another great strategy is to reward yourself for making progress. Positive reinforcement can help build new habits and make them stick. When you complete a task or reach a milestone, treat yourself to something you enjoy, whether it's a favorite snack, a relaxing activity, or a small purchase. Finally, don't forget to be kind to yourself. Overcoming laziness is a process, and it's normal to have setbacks along the way. Instead of beating yourself up, acknowledge your progress and keep moving forward. Remember, every small step counts. These strategies are designed to help you build momentum and create lasting change. In the next section, we'll talk about ways to boost your motivation even further. Boosting motivation. Struggling to stay motivated? These simple techniques can reignite your drive and keep you moving forward. Let's talk about motivation. It's the fuel that keeps us going, but sometimes it can feel like our motivation tank is running on empty. Here are some techniques to help you find and maintain your motivation. First, set clear and meaningful goals. When you have a clear vision of what you want to achieve and why it's important to you, it's easier to stay motivated. Write down your goals and revisit them regularly to remind yourself of what you're working towards. Another powerful technique is visualization. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing yourself achieving your goals. Imagine how it will feel, what it will look like, and the benefits you'll enjoy. This can create a strong emotional connection to your goals and boost your motivation. It's also important to celebrate your progress. Take time to acknowledge and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. This positive reinforcement can help you stay motivated and remind you that your efforts are paying off. Surrounding yourself with positive influences can make a big difference. Spend time with people who inspire and support you. Join a community or group of like-minded individuals who share your goals and interests. Being part of a supportive community can provide encouragement and motivation. Another great way to boost your motivation is to track your progress. Use a journal, app, or chart to log your achievements and milestones. Seeing how far you've come can be incredibly motivating and remind you that you're making progress. Sometimes, we need a little external motivation. This could be in the form of rewards or incentives. For instance, promise yourself a treat once you've completed a challenging task. This can be something simple, like watching your favorite TV show, enjoying a nice meal, or taking a day off to relax. Creating a motivating environment is also important. Surround yourself with things that inspire you, such as quotes, pictures, or objects that remind you of your goals. A clean, organized space can also help reduce distractions and increase your productivity. Finally, take care of your physical health. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient sleep are essential for maintaining high energy levels and a positive mood. When you feel good physically, it's much easier to stay motivated. With these techniques, you'll be well equipped to maintain your motivation and continue making progress towards your goals. In the next section, we'll discuss how to build discipline, which is crucial for overcoming laziness. Building discipline. Want to know the secret to long-term success? It's not just motivation, it's discipline. Alright, let's dive into the next crucial piece of the puzzle, discipline. While motivation is great for getting started, discipline is what keeps you going, even when motivation fades. First, let's talk about what discipline really means. It's the ability to stick to your plans and goals, even when you don't feel like it. It's about developing habits and routines that keep you on track. One of the best ways to build discipline is through consistency. Start small and gradually build up. For example, if you want to start exercising regularly, begin with just 10 minutes a day and slowly increase the duration. The key is to do it consistently, every day, until it becomes a habit. Creating a structured daily routine can also help. Having a set schedule for when you wake up, work, exercise, and relax can reduce decision fatigue and make it easier to stick to your commitments. Write down your routine and follow it as closely as possible. Accountability is another powerful tool for building discipline. Share your goals with someone you trust and ask them to hold you accountable. Regular check-ins can help ensure you stay on track and provide you with encouragement and support. It's also important to set clear boundaries. Identify potential distractions and find ways to minimize them. For instance, if you find yourself constantly checking your phone, designate specific times for checking messages and social media. Creating a distraction-free environment can significantly boost your discipline. Developing a strong why is crucial. Remind yourself regularly why your goals are important to you. Write down your reasons and keep them somewhere visible. When you feel tempted to slack off, revisit your why to reinforce your commitment. Self-reflection and adjusting your strategies are also essential. Take time to reflect on your progress and what's working or not working. Be willing to adjust your approach if needed. Flexibility is important, but always keep your end goals in mind. Another technique is to visualize the consequences of not being disciplined. Think about what will happen if you give in to laziness and don't follow through with your plans. This can create a sense of urgency and help you stay committed. Lastly, celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Recognizing your progress and rewarding yourself can reinforce positive behavior and keep you motivated. Remember, building discipline is a journey, and every step forward is a victory. With these strategies, you'll be well on your way to developing the discipline needed to overcome laziness. In the next section, we'll look at some healthy habits that can support your efforts. Healthy habits to reduce laziness. Want to make laziness a thing of the past? Adopt these healthy habits to keep your energy levels high and your mind sharp. Healthy habits are the foundation for reducing laziness and staying productive. Let's explore some habits that can make a big difference in your life. First up, a balanced diet. What you eat has a huge impact on your energy levels and overall well-being. Incorporate plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins into your diet. Avoid excessive sugar and processed foods, which can lead to energy crashes and sluggishness. Regular exercise is another key habit. Exercise boosts your energy, improves your mood, and enhances your overall health. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise most days of the week. This could be anything from a brisk walk, a yoga session, or a workout at the gym. Find something you enjoy, so you're more likely to stick with it. Adequate sleep is crucial. Lack of sleep can leave you feeling tired and unmotivated. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Establish a regular sleep schedule, create a relaxing bedtime routine, and make your sleep environment comfortable. Hydration is often overlooked but is vital for maintaining energy levels. Make sure you're drinking enough water throughout the day. A good rule of thumb is to drink at least 8 glasses of water daily, but your needs may vary based on your activity level and environment. Managing stress is also important. Chronic stress can sap your energy and motivation. Find healthy ways to cope with stress, such as meditation, deep breathing exercises, or spending time in nature. Taking regular breaks and practicing self-care can also help keep stress levels in check. Mindfulness and meditation practices can help improve focus and reduce procrastination. Even just a few minutes of mindfulness each day can make a difference. Try starting your day with a short meditation session to set a positive tone. Establishing a morning routine can set you up for a productive day. Start your day with activities that energize and motivate you, such as stretching, journaling, or reading something inspiring. A consistent morning routine can help you start your day on the right foot. Finally, setting clear priorities and learning to say no can prevent you from becoming overwhelmed. Focus on what's truly important and let go of tasks or commitments that don't align with your goals. This can free up your time and energy for the things that matter most. Incorporating these healthy habits into your daily life can help you reduce laziness and increase your productivity. Now, let's move on to some tools and resources that can support you on this journey. Tools and resources. Looking for an extra boost in your fight against laziness? These tools and resources can make all the difference. Alright, we've covered a lot of ground so far. Now, let's talk about some tools and resources that can help you stay on track and overcome laziness. First up, productivity apps. There are many great apps out there designed to help you manage your time and tasks. Apps like Todoist, Trello, and Asana allow you to create to-do lists, set deadlines, and track your progress. Find one that works for you and use it to stay organized. For those who struggle with distractions, there are apps like Forest and Focus that can help. Forest encourages you to stay focused by planting a virtual tree that grows as you work. If you get distracted and leave the app, the tree dies. Focus provides music and sounds designed to enhance concentration and productivity. Time management tools like the Pomodoro technique can also be very effective. This method involves working for a set period, usually 25 minutes, followed by a short break. This helps break your work into manageable chunks and keeps you focused. If you're looking for more in-depth insights, there are many excellent books on productivity and overcoming laziness. Some popular ones include Atomic Habits by James Clear, which offers practical advice on building good habits and breaking bad ones, and The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg, which explores the science behind habits and how to change them. Podcasts are another great resource. There are many productivity-focused podcasts that offer tips, interviews with experts, and real-life success stories. Some popular ones include The Tim Ferriss Show and The Productivity Show. Online courses and webinars can also provide valuable insights and strategies. Websites like Coursera and Udemy offer courses on time management, productivity, and personal development. These can be a great way to learn new skills and stay motivated. For accountability and support, consider joining a group or finding an accountability partner. Online communities like Reddit have forums dedicated to productivity and self-improvement where you can share your goals, get advice, and find encouragement. Lastly, don't underestimate the power of a good planner or journal. Writing down your goals, tracking your progress, and reflecting on your achievements can help you stay organized and motivated. Bullet journals, in particular, can be customized to suit your needs and preferences. With these tools and resources, you'll have a solid support system to help you overcome laziness and stay productive. Now, let's wrap things up with some final thoughts and a call to action. Ready to take the first step towards a more productive, fulfilling life? Let's make it happen together. Wow, we've covered a lot today. From understanding what causes laziness to discovering practical strategies and tools to overcome it, you now have a comprehensive toolkit to help you take control of your life and achieve your goals. Remember, overcoming laziness isn't about being perfect, it's about making progress. Start small, stay consistent, and celebrate your wins along the way. Whether it's setting realistic goals, building healthy habits, or using productivity tools, every step you take brings you closer to the life you want. Now it's time for you to take action. Choose one strategy or tool we discussed today and start implementing it right away. Don't wait for the perfect moment, start now. Share your goals and progress in the comments below. I'd love to hear about your journey and cheer you on. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more tips and insights on personal development and productivity. And if you know someone who could benefit from this video, share it with them. Let's keep the momentum going. Together, we can overcome laziness and build the life we've always dreamed of. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep pushing forward and stay motivated. You've got this. Don't let laziness hold you back any longer. Take the first step today by implementing one of the strategies we've discussed. Share your progress and goals in the comments below, we're all in this together. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a little extra motivation. Let's conquer laziness and achieve our dreams, one step at a time. See you in the next video.